pajamas slash paint clothes slash bed hair. Okay. Yesterday, I wanted to go to TJ Maxx to get baskets for when I do my pantry complete makeover. So excited. Came from the comments section to do this, so totally not my idea. So I went to TJ Maxx, but I went to a different one than I go to a lot. This one was in Biddeford. I usually go to South Portland. And I forgot that the Biddeford, so I went to Biddeford. Did I say that? So I forgot the Biddeford one is with Home Goods.
I walked into Home Goods and I was like, oh my goodness, I was confused. Where am I? I absolutely love that chair for $79.99. I wanted to take it home so bad, but pace yourself, girl. You're here for baskets. So this is the first place that I saw pantry baskets. I was a little bit disappointed, but what I learned is go up and down every single aisle. Why did I not take that one on the bottom? I think I thought it was too big. So I'm just looking now and then I go back. Thankfully, I did go around the whole store because there's some right there. And then you get to another part where they're thinking refrigerator, and so there's some there. And then you go to another part where they're thinking office, and there's some there. And they're all different. I found that a little bit frustrating because even though it does make you go around and look, if you didn't know, you would think that was all they had and you would leave. I was super tempted by these clear boxes. See how they attach them together? So it's always a really good deal. I was shocked at the prices. I really felt like the prices were way better than I would have gotten at like Walmart. Crazy. I was like, I forgot all of this stuff existed and I can't wait to go back there again. And then I was tempted by this aisle because Yvonne and Ava really need something in their room for like all their makeup and hair stuff. I really need to get them a cabinet. This stuff to me was a little bit expensive. That was tempting, that straw thing. But I'll have to see what kind of room I have in the bathroom when we're completely have done it. I don't think I'll have room for it, but it was neat just to see like stationery. You got to look there. Look where they have silverware. Literally go over the entire store looking for whatever you want. For me, it was the baskets, and they just were spread hither and yon, as my mother would say. And they had those cute chairs in the back. I saw cute chairs I would love to have as like an office chair. Everything looks so pretty, and some of it I was like, could I keep that clean? I really don't know. And look, more baskets on an end. And then more over here. So I really did a once around before I actually made my decision. I kind of think I had seen the half straw, half painted look at Walmart. Yeah, that came home with me. And I think that's kind of like a new trend, but I really wanted them to be completely straw. I didn't want mixtures. And then look how cute that is, little Snoopy. I was so tempted, but I really do have plenty of blankets. And then I get these little character ones home, and then I'm like, that's a little kitschy. And then I don't know if it matches my room. I go through this whole mental gymnastics, but okay. And then I saw this rug that I thought that actually might be good in my upstairs bathroom. So I didn't buy it, but I think I might go back for it because you know how it is when you see something and you don't buy it. But I think I'd like to accentuate the beige on the floor because our flooring will be gray. There's so much gray, and I am doing gray and beige, which does sound very boring. Gray, beige, white. But I'll have pops of color and birds. I like to do my decor super duper basic, and then I'm able to do that kind of, pops of color where I want it, but I want it to be kind of spa retreat-esque. So I'm trying to nonchalantly film here, and so I'm getting used to the whole filming in public, but I try to pretend that I'm actually on the phone with someone as though I'm showing my husband what I'm seeing. This is what I'm doing in my head. I'm showing him what I'm seeing in the store so that we can make decisions and I can come back and buy it. Okay, now I'm looking at shower curtains. I have a white shower curtain now, but I'd like one that has a little bit of texture because I feel like that is more seaside, ocean kind of feel, lakeside, you know, than just a flat white. I think it might be nice to do something that has a little texture. And then I'm always tempted to do, then I saw the beige and white and I thought, okay, if I'm doing the beige and white rug, should I have a beige and white curtain? But then I thought, no, I think that might be overkill because I'll have all the basket stuff. You know, less is more. So I'm just going over the textures, wasn't even looking at prices. I'll probably go back there again when I've had a chance to think about it, or when we're more close to being done and I'm just purely decorating. Because as it was, I did buy a straw shelf and I don't even know if I'll have room for it. I think I will over the toilet, but we will see. I thought I'll use it somewhere else if I don't use it there. Sorry about my camera angles, guys. Like I said, I'm new at this, but I really wanted to show you some of the things that I was seeing. I just was kind of like holding my, oh, I love these lamps. Oh my goodness. And that lamp too. And then the base kind of glows when you turn it on. I thought, boy, that's a fabulous idea. I had to be real careful because I'm obsessed with the whole, I don't like to use the word obsessed, but I am obsessed with the whole basket look. And these tempted me. I didn't end up buying them. So I'm going to have to be careful that I don't cover my whole house with baskets, because that could be a little bit overdone. And again, I'm looking for things for my daughter's bedroom too. And I think that I couldn't find the price, but it was the $60, or I think it was either 60 or 80. Oh yeah, 60, there it is. And I thought, boy, that's a lot of money. Let me know in the comments, do you think that's reasonable? See, Ava and Yvonne, and that tempted me too, but I don't know if I'll have room for it. Ava and Yvonne like to be able to see everything. That's their organizing style. Oh, and then I was thinking on either sides of the dining room table to do those high wicker planters. I'll go back to that here in a second. But then I saw that lavender, is that lavender wreath? Oh my goodness, $25. I didn't buy it. I was trying to be good, but I might have to go back because it would be fun to have a spring wreath on the door. And I'm like, ooh, I spy with my little eye more baskets in the back. And then this, I'm like, okay, I got to take the pots out, which I did to look at. I thought those chickens were cute. Okay, there, for $80. Okay, very expensive. But I would love to have that on either side of my sideboard.
So first of all, for the upstairs bathroom redo, at first I saw it like this, because you know how things get all topsy-turvy, and I'm like, what would you put in that? And then I realized, no, hangers. Oh, it is a shelf. And I'm going for like a coastal spot. I want to put birds. They have these beautiful birds at Michael's, but because I went to the Biddeford one, they didn't have them. So I need to get to the South Portland one. Oh my. So that because I have the gray, I have beige in the ceiling, so the accents are going to be basket. I'm so excited. Okay, so that's going in the upstairs bathroom. Oh, now back to the pantry. Oh, I got other things to show you too. So I was looking for some baskets. I was only going to get 4, but then the ones they had were smaller. I actually might steal the ones that I put my off-season clothes in. I don't know, because there's a different TJ Maxx, or I need to go to Marshall's to get the bigger ones. But either way, I got this one, which I thought could hold cans, and it was $7.99. I just feel like their prices are better than when I find something like this at Dollar General or Walmart, which I couldn't find at Walmart, as you know. So I got, did I get 2 of those? No, I didn't. No, this one is not quite as high, which is fine. I don't need to be that matchy-matchy. Whoops, kicked my camera. So I got this one. This one was $5.99 because, of course, it's a little smaller. And then I got this one. And, oh, I got to give you some advice if you choose to do this at TJ Maxx Home Goods. This one, and I love how when they have pictures like this, it does inspire me. $5.99. And yeah, I got 2 of those. And then this one was bigger, but still not as big as the ones I put my clothing in. This one was $9.99. So beautiful, beautiful, sturdy for my pantry. Then we have been needing oven mitts, my poor husband. I took the tags off, but they were $9.99, so I got these, you know, pretty plain. I almost got mint green, but then I'm like, it's just going to get dirty. So then also, okay, a lot of you had said my kitchen curtain, it's got to be like 18 inches. And a lot of you had said, take the curtain off. And I was like, no, I want a curtain there. But then others said, by the way, never use your cheapest tools. Don't be like me. Oh, I'm having a hot flash. Others had said, well, would you be willing to do like a 12-inch curtain? Which did inspire me. I thought, I've had that curtain a few years, even though it is completely gorgeous. Honestly, I might even try it in the bathroom. Maybe if I put it like up to the ceiling, which is harder to do in the kitchen because of the soffits. Actually, I never thought about that till right now. Ugh. Oh man, let me get scissors, hang on. Before we start opening windows, I'm like, I don't know if it's because I started talking about the kitchen curtain or what. I got this on Amazon for like $12. See, it's short, but it still has the floral that I love, okay? But it's just a little baby one. So we're gonna put that up later. And then I got, okay, so my idea for the pantry, I'm gonna paint the walls the same color as the walls out of the pantry, which is like a softest gray. I mean, because it was Sherwin-Williams. No, I'm not going to remember it. Oh, well. If you're interested, let me know and I'll tell you. But I got these decals to put on the back of the pantry. And they have the greens and the birds. So I'm going to create like a picture. So as the pantry gets emptier and emptier, it will get more and more beautiful. Isn't that just, I felt like that will be so inspiring. I love it. Not inspiring to have an empty pantry, but just beautiful to look at. So my idea is to, this is actually a very pale, oh, it's called Passive, Sherwin-Williams Passive. And then I had them dial it back to just a little bit of Passive in the white. So I'm going to do that. And then in the back of the pantry, I'm going to make a complete art piece so that you'll see it kind of peeking through. And then instead of these green, which these I got at the Dollar Tree years ago, and they are as sturdy as ever. But I am going to switch out to baskets and do something not total decanting, but kind of in between decanting and not decanting. I would just like it to look pretty. And as you can see, there's no pretty here. And then I'm also going to paint the inside of this door. And because it's like, I want when you open it to be kind of like an art piece. So I won't paint this part. That part will stay wood. Although eventually I am going to paint out this because as you can see, I've got white trim right there and white trim there. But that is going to end up maybe bleeding into here and it just keeps going and going. Pardon the mess. In keeping with trying to save money and knowing I'm going to do a pantry redo, I started listing an inventory of what I have in the pantry and also some that already are planned for meals. I put the meal here. Okay, this is actually a soup I want to share with you. It's an Armenian soup. And yeah, so it's not everything that's in there, but definitely the things I know I can work down and really, you know, I do look in the fridge and freezer for meats when I'm planning menus, but now I'm trying to get into the pantry more so that I eat down what we have before buying more. For example, I got green beans. I have this thing. I love canned green beans and I love canned beets. Where's my green beans? 7 cans of green beans because I got a case at Costco. So that kind of shows me, hey girl, start eating some green beans, you know? And just like I know my husband can do something with the dry red beans and the dry lentils. So this just kind of gives me an idea when I grocery shop, like, come on, plan meals around what you already have. Save some money for yourself.
Also, I had to share this with you that the cat was begging for food. Pardon the trash behind us. It's gone now. But anyway, He was begging for food and I was trying to do my pantry list. And so what did he decide to do? He laid on the list. And then when I got close to him to really show you, then he got up. Look at him. But he turns his back and sits down and he's like, leave me alone. I angy.
I also got my latest Uptivia box in, and I have, I got the file folders I should have gotten that are totally expandable from my husband's notes. So that's something I can do. You'll see that in the next basement video. But I heard your cries. Basement videos need to be dedicated videos and not like a day in the life video. I thought that was smart advice. So if you do not like this part of my video, just go ahead like a couple minutes and it will be over. And you can continue watching what you do like, right? Okay, here is Mocha Shake, which I use when I go, but I know I have some people who do Uptivia who are on this channel. Anyways, Mocha Shake, which I use when I go out to coffee with friends. Chocolate Shake, which my husband usually likes, but I like too. Honey Mustard Onion Sticks. I've already been into these. I love these, and I love them, you know, when I'm craving something that's more savory, because a lot of stuff can be sweet. I get mostly savory things, but I did get the maple brown sugar oatmeal because I like this one and the apple cinnamon, but I've really been into this one lately. Plus you can brush your teeth and then eat it because it's not fruity. I got three boxes of that, 3 boxes of the double chocolate fudge crisp bars. Those are my favorite. And I got 3 boxes of the chicken noodle soup, homestyle chicken and noodle soup mix. This is my favorite right now. I'm having to make myself eat the wild rice because I'm kind of over it. Yeah, so that's what I got for this month. I have quite a stock because I have pudding, and I love the pudding. I have the brownies. I have the cinnamon swirl mug cake, which I'll have with some sugar-free maple syrup on it, because then it tastes kind of like a cinnamon pancake. I've also pancaked it. My husband likes the peanut butter crisp bars, so I steal some of those sometimes. I like the cinnamon sticks. I have those. So I have like a good stock. I always have to be careful not to over-order. I'm trying to kind of like bring my stock down so that I don't have more than a month's worth in the house. But you don't want to be down to the last box because it might not be something you feel like eating. So I like to have a little bit extra, but I have more extra than I want right now.
I'm just making myself do a little bit of painting before I go ahead and do the pantry. So the pantry should be coming definitely by the end of this next week.
So this I missed. So this is going to need at least 2 coats. And then this will need at least 1 more coat. I don't know how I did that. And this one I need to totally paint before I go to the pantry. I hope this showed you some ideas for yourself, and I hope it motivated you to be working on some of the projects that you love. Don't forget to take breaks. Give yourself a break. Be a good boss to work for. Remember, as always, God loves you, and I love you too, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Yeah, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.